Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time out and being with us today. And if yesterday was anything to go by, indeed, the Tamil Nadu Global Investors Meet has been a rip-roaring success. Well, let me just walk you through today's discussion. Our topic for today is agro and food processing and what the investment opportunities are for this sector. In fact, the format of this program will be that I will introduce our 7 or 8 speakers who will come on stage and give us their insightful thoughts and vision on the sector, the challenges, as well as the growth prospects going forward. To just put things into perspective, in fact, India is one of the world's second largest producer of food products. This is next to China. In fact, the agriculture sector contributes something like about 13.9% of India's GDP. The food processing sector alone employs close to 13 million directly, and this is as of data in 2011. In fact, the sector is expected to grow to close to 175 billion US dollars by the year 2025. In fact, agriculture also continues to be a very predominant part of Tamil Nadu's economy. 70% of the population is engaged in agriculture-allied activities. You have food, vegetables, medicinal products, aromatic plants, spices, condiments, all of them form a very significant part of the total agricultural produce in Tamil Nadu. Well, today, the Agro and Food Processing Investment Opportunity Seminar will be throwing lights and deliberating on some of the core issues in the agro and food processing sector in Tamil Nadu. We will be proposing a roadmap for sustainable development over the long time horizon. So let me introduce on board all our speakers who will be with us today. We have Mr. Rajesh Lokhani, IAS Secretary Development of Agriculture, Government of Tamil Nadu. Joining in also is Mr. K. Venkateshwar Rao, Chief General Manager, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Ms. Malika Srinivasan, she is also the Chairman and CEO, Tractors and Farm Equipment Limited. Mr. Ranjan Kani is the Executive Director of Holidza Transworld. He will be joining in as well. Mr. V. Ravichandran is the President at Danfoss Industries Private Limited. We also have Professor Rajasekaran, Director, Central Food and Technological Research Institute. Mr. Suresh Iyer joins in as well. He's the Managing Director at Lotta India. And we also have Mr. R. Vedilingam, who is the Minister of Agri, Housing and Urban Development, Tamil Nadu. Thank you all for being with us today. I would like to first bring on board Mr. Rajesh Lokhani, IAS, to give us a brief insight and set the context for the topic this morning.
Good morning. It's my privilege to start the session. Instead of giving a huge thing, I'll just like to run a movie. But before that, it's my privilege to welcome Honorable Minister because he has come forward and to chair this session. I'm thankful to you, sir, for coming here. I'm thankful to Madam Malika Srinivasan. And you must be knowing that Madam is the MD and CEO of TAFE India Limited. And she has been recently been given a Padma Shri. So let's clap for her. And TAFE is the third largest. TAFE has the third largest market share in the world in tractors and second largest in India. Ma'am, my figures are correct, I suppose. Yeah. And I am thankful for ma'am because your presence here in the dais really brings a lot of confidence to the investors. I am thankful to Mr. Venkateshwar Rao for making it. I welcome you, sir, here because all the government programs are funded through NABARD, and basically you are our purse for running the agriculture department and other things. Of course, on loan, sir. Yeah. I'll like to welcome Mr. Ravichandran, President, Danfoss Industries Private Limited. Cold chain is what everyone is talking about, and if we are to do rapid strides in exports of fruit and vegetables, that is the way forward. And the second green revolution people talk is that reduction in the farm losses, processing losses is that. So we welcome you to this session, sir. I am Mr. Professor Ram Rajashekaran doesn't need any introduction. He's the Director, Center Food Technology Research Institute, and how foods have to be processed, where from things are evolving, we know the source. And Mr. Suresh Iyer doesn't require any introduction. You can ask your kids if you want to know about Suresh Iyer. Lotte, I think in short time, when I told my kids that today Mr. Lotte's CMD is going to come, then say, bring a lot of choco pies. So, and that way for agriculture, processing also is extremely important, because processing what adds to the value in agriculture produce. So we welcome you, sir, here in this session. And I'm thankful to ET now for anchoring this session, and I think apparently this is going to be on their slot. So I also welcome you for this session. Of course, you're anchor and the major fulcrum of this session. I think in Tamil Nadu agriculture, we are first in many things. Instead of me talking about it, I'll just run a movie which talks about the context and agri and food processing in Tamil Nadu. May I request for running a movie?
Tamil Nadu, a predominantly rural economy comprising agriculture, horticulture, and floriculture, amongst others. The state has 7 agroclimatic zones that are well suited to grow all types of fruits and vegetables. From 2011, the agricultural output in Tamil Nadu has grown at a compound annual growth rate of 5%, while nationally it grew at 3%. In India, Tamil Nadu is one of the top 3 producers of a variety of fruits, the largest producer of bananas, the second largest exporter of mango pulp, and the 3rd largest producer of tea and coffee. Tamil Nadu has a large number of modern warehouses with capacities ranging from 2,000 to 10,000 metric tons. The state also has 70 cold storage units. Tamil Nadu is a strong player in the agro food processing industry, which from 2011 onwards has grown at a compound annual growth rate of 14%. The state's share forms 7% of India's total food processing output. Tamil Nadu's exports of agricultural and processed foods has been growing consistently over the years. In 2013-14, the state exported agricultural and processed foods worth $1,490 million. Seafood and spices are among the major agricultural export items of Tamil Nadu. The state has 5 existing agro-export zones, 1 upcoming food park in Thoothukudi district, and 1 upcoming food processing industrial park in Dindigul district. The Tamil Nadu government is setting up 2 centers of excellence, one for export-based flowers and another for cultivating quality vegetables. With the objective of increasing the yield of exportable quality horticultural produce, the government has launched training programs for the farmers in the use of high-tech cultivation practices such as protected cultivation. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries has sanctioned 3 cold chain projects in the state under its scheme for cold chain value addition and preservation infrastructure. Because of the government's policy initiatives and implementation of modern technologies, the state has received the Krishi Karman Award from the Union Government 2 times in 3 years. The state has also been presented with a Golden Award for e-governance in agriculture. Tamil Nadu is well connected to the major cities of the world by both air and sea routes. It is the only state in India with 4 international airports offering direct connectivity to over 20 countries. The state has an expansive railway network that provides connectivity with major urban and rural nodes in the country. It also has an excellent road connectivity. With a length of 1,076 kilometers, the Tamil Nadu coastline is the longest in India. There are 4 major ports connecting the state with trade centers across the world. The presence of a state-of-the-art telecommunication network ensures smooth and fast communication with the outside world, offering on-call connectivity. With an installed capacity of over 20,000 megawatts, there is an assured and uninterrupted power supply. The state will be power surplus by 2016. The state has an abundant supply of skilled manpower. With agro and food processing identified as one of the thrust sectors, the government has launched a number of food processing policy initiatives. The key among them are no industrial license, automatic investment approval up to 51% foreign equity, up to a maximum of 24% foreign equity is allowed in small-scale industry sector. Most of the items can be freely imported and exported. Capital goods are also freely importable. Free trade zones and export processing zones. Concessional rate of customs duty on capital goods. Units can retain 50% of foreign exchange receipts. All profits from export sales are completely free from corporate taxes.
Lotte is a global conglomerate based out of South Korea. We are a very significant player in the chocolate, confectionery and gums market. We came into India in 2004 and Tamil Nadu was an obvious choice for multiple reasons. One of the key factors is that it's one of the largest sugar confectionery markets in India, and given the fact that you have proximity to sugarcane, which is again a fairly large state, sugar growing state in India. Critical success factor for us is also a very favorable policy of government towards businesses like us entering into the country. There has been a fairly progressive and stable set of policies that we have witnessed over years in Tamil Nadu, which gives us a huge fillip for us going forward as well.
With a rich resource base, a well-developed infrastructure and a progressive and supportive government, Tamil Nadu offers excellent opportunities for investment in the following areas.
The choice for us in the farm equipment industry and TAFE in particular as an investment destination has been Tamil Nadu, undoubtedly Tamil Nadu. Industrial ecosystem in the state is well evolved, with a large number of SMEs are participating in the supply chain, quality suppliers, technologically advanced suppliers who participate in a very efficient way in the supply chain. Tamil Nadu boasts of the largest number of technical universities, which gives us a steady flow of skilled manpower. Tamil Nadu is a very safe society with very good law and order position. It has excellent healthcare facilities, and I'm particularly proud of the position that women occupy in the society of Tamil Nadu, 50% women, and with a very focused, conscious development program for women and their empowerment, their upskilling that has been launched by the Chief Minister. And I think Tamil Nadu is one of the best places for women in agriculture and women as mothers in this state. And I think this augurs well for the progress of the state in the future. It symbolizes an evolved society, a progressive environment, and provides a good diversity and sustainable growth. Furthermore, I think the infrastructure in the state is well established, and we do a fair substantial amount of exports, and the export infrastructure has been very conducive. We are very optimistic about the development of agriculture and rural development in the state, and are very keen to continue to participate in this development.
Tamil Nadu. Excellent opportunities for investment in the agro and food processing sector.
Thank you. I'll just end with the one word which Honorable Chief Minister has put us, given as a mantra for development in agriculture and food processing. They say double the productivity, double the production by 2 times, and triple the farmers' income is what our mantra. And we can increase the income of farmers only if food processing industries come. So with this, we are working, and we request all of you to join, come and invest in Tamil Nadu and strengthen our hands in increasing the income of farmers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for giving us that insightful presentation. And I think the last words that I saw in that presentation was investor's paradise, and that clearly is what Tamil Nadu is. But let's move on then to our next very prestigious speaker who has come and will be gracing us with his insightful thoughts. We have Mr. R. Vaidhyalingam. He's the Minister of Agriculture, Housing and Urban Development of Tamil Nadu. He, of course, will be shedding a lot of light on the policy framework as well as the government initiatives and the potential to develop the state as an agri and food processing hub.
Good morning, everybody. I welcome all dignitaries and Tyson delegates to the first Global Investor Meet. It gives me immense pleasure to be in your company. I am grateful to our dynamic leader, Honorable Chief Minister of Puratchi Thalavi Amma, for giving me this good opportunity to share these days with all of you. Tamil Nadu has 7 agro-climatic zones for fast agriculture growth and user in second green revolution. The Honorable Chief Minister Puratchi Thalavi Amma has launched many initiatives and path-breaking schemes. As an outcome of these programs, Tamil Nadu has recorded an high food grain production of 127.95 lakhs metric tons in the year 2014-15. Our state has been recognized so many times at national level by securing awards such as Krishi Karma Award twice in a period of 3 years from Government of India for the food grain production and for the highest pulses production. National Gold Award for e-governance from Government of India. Magazine like Agriculture Today and India Today have also conferred the state with State Agriculture Leadership Award and Best Big Agriculture State Award, respectively. I like to mention Tamil Nadu is the only state which grant 100% subsidy for the micro irrigation system and undertake large-scale mechanization of agriculture by granting appropriate subsidies. Due to these awards taken by our Honorable Chief Minister Amma, Tamil Nadu stands first in the productivity of maize, groundnut, total oil seeds, vegetables and tapioca, second in sugarcane and third in rice and sunflower. Besides, stands first in banana and tapioca production in the country. There are huge opportunities in Tamil Nadu for agro and wood processing. I request all of you to invest in Tamil Nadu and make this global investors meet a grand success. Thank you all.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for shedding light and giving us those very insightful words on the opportunity of the agro and food processing sector in Tamil Nadu. I'd like to now introduce our next speaker, Ms. Mallika Srinivasan. Of course, she needs no introduction over here. She is the chairman and CEO, though, of TAFE India, which, by the way, is the third largest tractor manufacturer in the world. It's the second largest in India by volumes, and in fact, under her leadership, it has not only been consistently profit generating, but is also one of the most profitable tractor companies in the world. So thank you so much for joining in, and I open the dais now to you.
Honorable Minister for Agriculture, Government of Tamil Nadu, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished invitees, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I'd like to thank the Honorable Minister and the Tamil Nadu Government and the Agriculture Department for this opportunity to share my thoughts on the potential for the agricultural development of the state and the opportunities it offers for participation in this growth through private sector investment in critical areas. The Minister's personal participation here today is truly reflective of the commitment and of the Tamil Nadu government towards realizing the Vision 2023 document in terms of agriculture and achieving those very ambitious targets laid down by our Honorable Chief Minister. So thank you, sir, for being here today in our midst. Tamil Nadu is undoubtedly an industrially advanced state, the second largest contributor to India's GDP. And yet, with 4% of the land area and 3% of the water resources, a significant portion of Tamil Nadu's population, for them, agriculture continues to be the principal source of livelihood. The agricultural profile of the state has a few unique characteristics and strengths, and any growth strategy necessarily builds around these strengths. These strengths, and I think some of them were beautifully covered in the video that we just saw, these strengths, when juxtapositioned along the strengths that Tamil Nadu enjoys in terms of its infrastructure, industrial depth, and technical skills in research, design, and manufacturing, and also looking at it in the context of the agricultural profile that the southern region as a whole presents a compelling story for investment in Tamil Nadu as a regional hub for many an investment opportunity related to agriculture, and I'd like to touch upon just a few of these opportunities. Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and Karnataka are all together among the 3 of the top 5 fruit-producing states in the country. And Tamil Nadu ranks first in coconut, banana, sugarcane, maize, and tapioca, and second in pepper and turmeric. The productivity of sugarcane and groundnut is the highest, while it's third in terms of productivity for maize, cotton, and banana. Tamil Nadu leads the way in loose flowers production, contributing to almost 18% of the country's production. The government of Tamil Nadu has identified the potential of horticulture as a source of income for farmers. And under the scheme, the area under horticulture has increased from 23.25 lakh acres in 1011 to an estimated 27.18 lakh acres in 1516. And Tamil Nadu, as was pointed out earlier, has been a beneficiary of the Government of India's scheme with respect to mega food parks. The Indian food processing industry accounts for 32% of the country's food market, and is projected to grow at a whopping 104%. Given the prominence of Tamil Nadu in terms of its horticultural and cash crops, the potential for value addition is significant, and the food processing sector presents a good investment opportunity. Despite leading in a number of areas, significant yield gaps exist in a number of crops: paddy, red gram, black gram, and even sugarcane. Mechanization provides an important part of the answer, and the correlation between mechanization and productivity is very clear. Tractor availability per 1,000 hectares, often used as a surrogate measure for mechanization, and this is as per our own internal company calculations, in Tamil Nadu is 18.7 tractors per 1,000 hectares, with, of course, Punjab and Haryana, where the water availability is also much better, being very high at 65.23 tractors and 51.42 respectively. So this requires a unique approach in terms of a Tamil Nadu strategy, and I think the government is fully seized of it, because over the last 4 years, what we have seen is that the Tamil Nadu government has actively promoted mechanization, making available land development machinery and minor irrigation machinery at reasonable rates to farmers, promoting the purchase of machinery, tillers, transplanters, and self-propelled horticultural machinery under the submission on agricultural mechanization. And even in the 15-16 Tamil Nadu state budget, there's been a specified allocation has already been made. So we in the industry project that mechanization will grow beyond tractorization to include every facet of agricultural operations and grow beyond basic implements to include seeders, planters, harvesters, as well as special purpose crop-based equipment. And the unique thing is that these need to be specially designed for India's small farms, distinctly different from Western farm technology. Having identified this as a growth area in terms of implements, accessories, and specialized equipment, within the company we evaluated our options as we sought to create a new vertical, a new business in this area. We looked at what are the options for a good manufacturing location. Tamil Nadu offered many an advantage, and I'm talking about this most recent development, although we've been in the state for 4 or 5 decades, and I think I'll touch upon that experience as well. The well-developed industrial ecosystem with a wide array of quality-conscious, technologically advanced, efficient suppliers well integrated into the engineering supply chain, and the infrastructure facilities that have much mention was mentioned about our position in the farm equipment industry globally, and I would really like to, on this occasion, thank Tamil Nadu, the people of Tamil Nadu and the government of Tamil Nadu over the years that has been provided us the ecosystem and the infrastructure that has made it possible for us to become one of the country's largest exporters, and all our exports are done out of Tuticorin. And I think we would be the largest in the country in terms of the Madurai plant, and the Tuticorin port is what we use to do exports to over 80 countries today. And I am very proud to say here that it's a very smooth, seamless operation that goes on. And I would like to really thank the government and the port for all the support. So all of these advantages and the experience that we've had in the country over the last in the state over the last 5 decades made us look and come to the conclusion that these advantages far outweigh the disadvantage of being fairly far removed from the agricultural markets of the north. So for our new vertical in implements, accessories, and combine harvesters, we chose Tamil Nadu again. And I think we've signed the MOU, and I'd like to thank Mr. Rajesh, because he's been very supportive in getting the MOU signed for the new venture also to be in the state of Tamil Nadu today. So as the market for agri-equipment